Hello, everybody. This is Felicia, and hopefully I'm not too loud. I had adjusted some sound here because when I was when I was talking to you through my phone, it sounded as though I was talking to you from one side. So now I have a new microphone, and so hopefully I'm not sounding a little too loud or a little too muffled or whatever the case may be because I have to kind of make adjustments for that. Okay, so enough for that. I am here today with a layout that I'm going to be doing, and I got pull some stuff off of this sticker sheet. And I pulled some stuff off of out of the infomer pack, but this here is the Paige Evans Bloom Street. I have never really gotten around to using it, so I'm going to use it today, and I'm going to be doing this layout here. And this layout here is right here. This is a photo of a beach in Daly City. I forgot what the beach is called. I'll probably remember by the time I do a voiceover, but this is a beach in Daly City. And what happened was this was one of those accidental pictures, and I was taking pictures of all of us who were at the beach there, and this was earlier in 2020 before COVID, about a month actually before COVID, and we were at the beach, and I put my phone like up on the rock, and I forgot it was in picture mode, and I must have hit the button, and I actually took two pictures like this, and they both came out, oh my gosh, unbelievably nice. So I thought I would would develop it and see how it came out, and I really liked it, and I liked the colors, and it explains a lot. And then I wrote on it here, and I used the let's see, what is this, the Pasca, the pen, but I used the smaller one. Let me see if I can. I think it's here oh yeah, here, I think it's this one. But I used this, and I wrote directly on the photo in the white, and I love it. It doesn't even look like I wrote it, because my handwriting does not look like that. Sometimes every now and then it does. So I used this pen to write on the photo, and I was just testing the photo out, but then I liked what it said. It says, "This is a beautiful photo of these rocks," and an exclamation point. It is, because I was like really surprised. I didn't even know this was on there until I started flipping through my photos, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember taking this. And then I kind of remember getting distracted. So anyway, so I thought this would be a good contrast to the colors that are in the Bloom Street collection, and then I'm going to be using this paper in the back here. So with that said, and I brought this out because I might use this. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not, but we'll see. So anyway, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so we are going to go ahead and get started here. I am trying to match. Okay, so you're going to be seeing me kind of fool around a little bit with different backgrounds here in a minute, because I'm trying to match some of the gray, like different let's say different colors of gray here on the layout, because I need something to help the photo stand out just a little bit, because I don't want it to wash out, because it's a bright photo, and it has it's almost like a gray slate, almost the rocks, that is. And so I'm trying to make sure that I match this right, for the layout, because it's also going to be having a white border as well. So I figured it out, and you can see the photo does stand out better, much better. So now I'm going to be using one of the I keep saying for some reason, sorry about that, one of the pattern papers from the Paige Evans collection there, the Bloom Street collection. All right, so here's where I kind of didn't like what I was doing. I started out with the little bitty blue strip, but I wanted more blue, and I was like, well, why did I even cut it that small? And so I decided to use a different blue, the bigger piece of blue, and there it is, because that was the other piece that came off, and I like that much better, because it did help the photo stand out as well. So I'm glad I chose that. But I really like that paper in the back, because it's kind of like it has little bitty foil accents to it, and I really like the way it looks. It's kind of sparkly a little bit. So I like that. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to arrange the flowers here from the ephemera that is in the collection. And I'm going to end up popping those up because I like that look better. And then there's 2 paper strips. I'm going to end up using a little bit more, but I don't know why I just put the 2 there. But you're going to see here I'm going to be messing around here trying to get those flowers popped up with these foam dots that I have. And I ended up using quite a bit of foam dots just to get these flowers popped up a little bit there. And it was funny. You're going to see it's like I'm peeling off this paper forever today. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I went to get some washi tape because I wanted to put some washi tape on this layout as well. And so I went in my collection to find some washi tape, and I didn't like one of them. So you're going to see I'm only going to use one. However, the one that I do put down originally, the first piece of washi tape that I do put down originally, it was too much for what was going on here on the layout. So now that I got this piece of blue paper put down, I am going to take that strip of washi that you see there and put it there. I didn't like it. So it ended up staying there for a little bit. And as I started decorating the layout, I realized that it wasn't going to work for me for some reason. I needed something plain, and I'm not sure why I even chose that, because I needed something plain for the layout because of all what was going on. It's going to be a nice busy little layout here, and that's what I'm going for, because the rocks and the rocks make it look a little plain, and so I want to make sure that I kind of make this page look a little bit more exciting. So as you can see here, I'm putting hecka. I used to tell my kids there's no such word as hecka, but anyway, I'm putting a lot of foam circles down here right now, and I'm going to be going and peeling them off. And I have to use the tweezers to peel them off because it just gets really annoying. The tweezers help me go quicker too, so it's off camera a little bit there, but you can't see me doing it too much. But yeah, it was funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, man, this is a pain in the butt. But I do end up doing it, and then I put the first one down. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, this is what I want. This is the look that I'm going for. And like I said, that writing that's up in the corner, I just left it there. You know, there's no real reason for me not to even scrap this photo, although I was testing out the pen, but I did write something pretty cool on there. But I just decided to go ahead and leave that there as part of the decoration of those rocks there. When I was I did take a geology class, and I loved it actually, and I learned quite a bit about rocks. And so when I actually analyzed that photo and looked at it, I'm like, wow, there's a bunch of layers actually here in this rock. It doesn't show it on the photo itself, on that side of the photo, but if you really look closer, you zoom in on the it's like the lower part of that of the rocks there, you can see the layers. It's really cool. And then the other one that I took, because for some reason I took a couple of them, or I think I took 3. I'm not sure. I got to double check it and look, but it shows that it shows more layers, even more layers on that one. So I don't know what I was doing and why I took those photos. I think I was messing around with my shoe, or I don't know. All I know is that it was kind of weird. And I know nobody else had my phone, because I had my phone myself. So the whole time it was kind of weird, but I thought this was a pretty accident, so I decided to go ahead and keep the photo instead of deleting it. And so you can see me here now peeling off that paper for those foam dots there. I'm like, oh boy, this just takes forever, but it's a good thing this is on fast speed, because you'll be like, what in the world is she doing? She is taking forever to peel that paper off. And yes, it does take a little bit. So now I'm going in to get some of the sequins that's in the package there, and the sequences that are going around the flowers to kind of decorate and kind of pop those out a little bit. I like these little sequences. I think they're pretty cool. I like the shapes and everything else in them. And I really enjoy working with them, because I get there's a couple of the sequences where you can put some petals, and I really like not petals, but well, yeah, they are petals. So I'm using the pink sequence, and I'm putting the green petals underneath those, and then at the top I'm not putting any petals under those, but I'm using some of the silver little sequences that came in the pack as well, to kind of decorate and pop it out a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of coming to life there. And I kind of like that. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is coming to life. I really like it. I enjoy it. So, and then I decided to put some little sequins on top of the flowers as well down the bottom here, the little sequins flowers that I have. And I said, okay, this is cool. I really like this too. So, and that's how I scrap. Just in case, if you are new to my channel, I apologize if I don't explain myself clearly, but I scrap. I don't always plan out my pages. I rarely plan out my pages, you guys. I just put stuff together that I think is going to look beautiful to me. If you know, we criticize ourselves so much in the scrapbooking world. So I just want to make sure that you know that if you make a picture, a layout, or whatever the case may be, and it looks good to you and you want to go for it, then go for it. I mean, don't worry about what someone else says, because I'm going to tell you right now, when your family flips through that album, they are not going to say, oh my gosh, her scrapping style is different from so-and-so's scrapping style, or hers looks different from so, because they don't even know. All they're going to do is go, oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is nice. Because trust me, I've experienced that already. So don't even worry about it. If it looks good to you, then you just go ahead and you scrap it. And I've been beating to, you know, whatever you want to call it, drumming to my own beat, however you say that saying. I can't even get it right, but I will say this, I've been stepping to my own rhythm without even, I mean, I don't really go and follow anybody. I just do what I like to do. And I love looking at other scrapbookers. Trust me, there's a lot of them out there that I really like to watch, but you know, that's it. I just watch them. I don't really do what they do. I don't, my style is my style. I mean, I'm a clean scrapbooker. I can also get seriously messy. I'm versatile. I mean, I can do a lot of different things. I do art journaling on my own. I do project life. I mean, I can't even begin to explain how much stuff I actually do. So, and I'm laughing here. Anyway, so if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you guys being here, because I'd love to talk. And I also just like doing scrapbooking videos. I mean, I think they're fun, and I think it's something that it's about time that I did, you know, and I've been doing this for about almost 6 years now. And I really haven't concentrated and put my thinking cap on to make my channel grow or anything like that. But I am trying my best to, you know, at least get it to, you know, a nice set of subscribers and everything. And I appreciate the fact that people do subscribe to the channels. I really do. Thank you for joining me, and like I said, to all my new subscribers, welcome, welcome once again. And just in case you didn't know, or you probably know by now, that I do giveaways on my channel. And once I get to a certain amount of subscribers here soon, hopefully soon, because my goal is to give away this thing that's been sitting here in my scrap room. I'm not giving the beans yet, but it's a nice size prize, and so my goal is to give that away sometime soon. And I think people will really like that, because you know, not everybody can afford every single scrapbooking tool, and I realize that. So I'm gonna definitely do that, and I'll be doing a lot more giveaways, of course, as well throughout the time. And let's see. So I think, where am I at here? Oh yes. So I've got everything glued down. Now I'm taking some of these little word phrases. I'm not going to do a whole lot of journaling. That's why I'm picking certain word phrases that serves as part of my journaling, because it says what I've already want to say, but it's in little strips here, and the strips are going to help decorate it. And I like how this turned out. I got flowers in the upper left-hand corner and flowers in sequence and stuff in the lower right-hand corner. Also sequence in the upper left-hand corner. But I'm glad, I like the way this turned out. So I'm pretty happy with it. It gets super busy here in a minute. You'll see in a second, because I start putting some of the stickers on it with the insects. Like there's a, right there, I think that is a, I don't know what that is. I think it is a butterfly. And then I have some ladybugs on there, and then I have a little bit more of the little flatter elements for of the collection here that I'm putting on the stickers. And so because we got a lot of dimension here with the flowers, the butterflies. I mean, there's a lot of dimension here on this page. And when I put this in the page protector, yes, some of it will get smashed, some of it because of the page, but it's not going to damage it. So if you're interested in putting a lot of dimension on your page, this is what I do. I love putting a lot of dimension on my pages. I don't have a problem with it. I don't like it flat all the time. Sometimes I do flat layouts. So like I said, if you're new to my channel, these are the kind of things that you'll be seeing me do. And yeah. So I did put some more washi tape there. As you can see, I put some of the pink on the inside. It kind of, those corners were kind of a little plain because the other corners had decorations in them. So I decided just to put a little washi tape, and I kind of ripped it in half, kind of staggered it a little bit so it looks almost like if it's torn. And that's the one thing I realized is I have not done a torn layout yet with torn paper. So I think I'm going to do that again. I haven't done that in so long. So I'm going to go ahead and try that again and use a little bit of mixed media, I think, on my next layout here that I do for you guys. So anyway, so now I'm putting on my title, and which is some thickers that, not thickers, but I think these belong to the hip kit that I used to belong to. And I'm putting that down, and I'm making sure everything is down. I think I've done it. So I got everything on there. So I really want to thank you guys once again for joining me, and I do appreciate you all. Trust me, and I want you to have a great and wonderful, scrappy week, and take care of yourselves and be safe out there. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good one.